Okay, back again with another night review with myself. I don't know where these people are gone. I don't know. Probably took my hat with them as well. My clothes, my motorcycle. My Cousin Rachel, which is directed by Roger Michell. Nothing to do with EastEnders, if anybody gets that. But it was written by him. The screenplay was also directed by him. Originally, it was based on the 1951 novel, which got adapted in 1952 on screen, which is now again is being adapted to screen. Okay, you probably know Roger Michell from directing. What has he directed? Oh yes, directed Notting Hill, Bud of Suburbia, and a few bits and bobs here. I think there's about Bowie documentary or something. Either way, he's pretty good. It's starring Rachel Weisz, which I think everybody's seen it from here and there. Surprising the name is Rachel. Anyway, also you got Sam Claflin, who is from, if you know, Catching Fire, Finnick from Catching Fire, Mockingjay Part 1, Mockingjay Part 2. You also got Ian Glenn, which I think everybody knows Ian Glenn. Look him up, IMDb him, Google him. I think you know straight away as soon as you see his face. I've also got Holliday Grainger. She's in here and there. I think she's in Cinderella. And no, nothing major. Just here and there. But your face is pretty recognizable here. Otherwise, this story is about a guy called Philip, who's played by Sam Claflin. And he's basically an orphan that was brought up by his cousin. And his cousin's name is Ambrose. Ambrose need to go away for his health to a warmer climate. I don't know why, but for some illnesses that he has. So he goes there, goes away. Philip comes back from being in boarding school or some kind of school, and then he finds out that Ambrose is not around. I wonder where's he gone. Oh, he's gone to a completely different climate. I think Italy. And then he ends up having letters that are sent to him that basically say that, went to a warm climate, I've met a woman, which Philip is a bit jealous about because he spent his entire life with Ambrose and himself, and they didn't really believe that women were of any use in this society, any use with those two. They thought women were just, something that guys chase and then really shouldn't be too involved with. They demasculize them. But he's a bit jealous because Ambrose has actually met somebody, got married to her, or tried to get married to her. Did he get married to her? Oh yeah, did. And thus he becomes a bit jealous. But then he finds out that he perks up a bit because the letters come back, some more come back. That he finds out that his cousin's Ambrose is the one might actually be vindictive. Oh, she's evil. She's manipulating him. She's after his money. So he ends up going to see Ambrose. Unfortunately, Ambrose is not there. It turns out that he's passed away. He's died from a brain tumor. What the heck a brain tumor had to do with a warmer climate, and how is it going to, achieve anything? I don't know. But there it is. He's waiting for the woman that Ambrose is married to come back, and he thinks, she's going to be someone who's, evil and vindictive, and he's waiting for somebody who's, somebody who can bite a chunk out of. But no, instead she ends up coming down there, and she turns out to be somebody who's charming, who's warm, who's witty, who actually has a way about herself that he finds impressive, and thus why he ends up, instead of being, want to throttle her to death, he actually starts falling for her. And herself, because she's now a widower, starts falling for Philip as well, because, he looks kind of like Ambrose. Well, he is his cousin, so what do you expect? But as it goes on further, even though he falls for her and she falls for him, she later on comes to a realization that she's fallen not for a man, but for a boy. And so she starts to reject him and starts to stay away from him, and she wants to do things her own way. And then Philip becomes jealous in a different way because, well, it's a boy who's trying to come to terms with being around men all the time, and then having to deal with women, and then finding out that you know love isn't just a quick thing that it will happen now and that's it, and this is forever. There's many facets of a relationship, and this kind of portrays that to an extent, to the point that by the end of this, you're not really sure if she is vindictive or is it him that thinks she's vindictive because she's not um, not taken towards his affections anymore. So I don't know if she's being used or she's just feeling that she doesn't feel happy to be in this place. So that's how the entire film kind of works out. But it's a really good film. It is really worth watching, and it says a lot about masculinity and the role of females in a very masculine society. Some people say it's a feminist film, which I don't think it really is. It's more to do with relationships between men and women and how they have different views of each other. So otherwise, go see this film. Go watch it at cinema if you can. More likely by now. I don't know how much is it. It's still in the cinema. It's still in the cinema so far at the minute. But go watch it. Otherwise, that's been another night review. Go find us at Let's Talk Shorts on iTunes, SoundCloud, and also on Twitter. And obviously on YouTube, which you can see us here. Otherwise, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think of this film. Did you enjoy it? Did you even watch it? Do you even care to watch it? Do you even care at all about any films? Whatever. Just give a like, leave a comment, and tell us what you thought. Otherwise, thank you very much, and I'll be back again with these two, or maybe not, and I'll be sweating like hell.